welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek. Welcome back to Series 4 of Not Going Out. Of course, don't forget, if you want to see all of Series 4 early, or if you want to see the In-Betweeners, Series 3 completely early, or some of the other shows that I'm doing on a weekly basis, then head on over to my Patreon, because I've recorded a bunch of stuff in advance to get them like really early release, so you can check them all out over there if you want to. Otherwise, yeah, happy to continue watch them on a weekly basis. This episode is the second episode of Series 4 for Not Going Out, and it's called Debbie.
Sorry to disturb you. I've just moved into the block. Can I borrow a cup of sugar?
That, if I'm much mistaken, is Laura Aikman, who played Sonia in the last two Gavin and Stacey episodes.
Is Lucy your wife?
No. I mean, it's true. We row a lot. She thinks I'm useless and we never have sex, but we're not actually married.
I've seen you around and you seem friendly, so I sort of followed you back here one day to find out where you lived.
That's not creepy at all. No.
I think you might be my father.
Oh! Oh!
I've actually been sick in my mouth.
You never told me her name was Karen Bradley.
Well, if you slept with her in the same week as me, you know what this means, don't you?
Oh, he does now.
You got to bit with a stalk yet? Could I borrow some milk? There's a Tesco's round the corner.
Wow. Yep, there we go, Laura Aikman. Right, I will just quickly clarify, because I've had people come at me in the comments before. I'll just quickly clarify my slag comment. Yeah, I don't agree with people who sleep around at all, and that's irrespective of whether they're a man or a woman. Like, there's always these jokes where people go, "Oh, if a man sleeps with loads of men," hang on, what? That's not right. Men sleeps with loads of men. If a man sleeps with loads of women, he's a legend. But if a woman sleeps with loads of men, she's a slag. For me, it's not like that. If a man sleeps with loads of women, he's a slag. He's a man slag. I don't care. You know, like if she is literally sleeping with Tim and Lee and this Terry guy. I mean, especially Terry and Terry and Lee, both on the same night, and seemingly, from the sounds of it, not long after she slept with Lee. You know, I'd go down the route of calling him a slag. And if it was Lee, was the one who slept with, say, Lucy, not 8-year-old Lucy, but let's say, adult Lucy, and then later on the same night he sleeps with Daisy, I'd call him a slag. That's just what it is. So yeah, don't come at me in the comments for that this time. Yeah, good episode, really, really good episode. Laura Aikman. I want to touch on her because she was obviously in Gavin and Stacey in the 2019 Christmas special, and then of course the one that came out literally in December just gone. And I spoke about her in that I think she's a really good actress because her character in Gavin and Stacey was horrible. An absolutely horrible character, and you really wanted to dislike her. And so I was reading loads of stuff that she was getting like really some really mean and nasty comments for the character that she played, which I think is totally wrong, really, really wrong. You know, she as an actress played that role really, really well, and I think she played the character Debbie in this really, really well. I mean, when would this have come out? This, I'm guessing about 2010, 2011, something like that. So we're talking, a good, 8 years between this episode and her first appearance in the Gavin and Stacey special. I mean, it'd be about 13-ish years if you took the most recent one. Let me just see. She was apparently the title character in a British children's TV programme called Misty, as in The Misty Show. Never heard of that. Where is it? Not going out. 2011 it was. There we go. It was about 8 years prior to her going on to doing that. So she's clearly done a lot. Especially if she's done this apparently kids show, which was 2004 to 2005. So I mean, she was in an episode of Casualty in 2000. Hang on, when was she? 1985. So she would have been 15. Was her first TV appearance. But actually, she's been in a couple apparently of movies. I mean, I don't know whether they're maybe TV movie kind of things, but apparently something called Surviving Picasso in 1996. So she was 11 years old first time she did anything. Then The Usual Children, The Scarlet Tunic, Great Expectations, Virtual Sexuality, and then Casualty was then her next appearance. So she would have been about 15 at that point. But yeah, she's done loads of stuff in between this episode and not going out. She was another character called Debbie in a show called Citizen Khan. She was in the 4 O'Clock Club, Lemon La Vida Loca, whatever the hell that is. The Job Lot, Waterloo Road, Bluestone 42, Josh. Was in one episode of that. Liar. I mean, there's a few just odd little bits here and there. Space chickens in space. What the hell? Okay, fair enough. And then obviously Gavin and Stacey. She's been in an episode of Death in Paradise apparently. Obviously, I've not reached that one yet. 'Cause that's a 2021 episode. So yeah, not reached that yet. Oh my gosh, she's been in loads of video games as well. Wow. Some Dragon Age, Dragon Quest Heroes, Assassin's Creed, Final Fantasy. I mean, wow. Okay. Yeah, she's really well travelled, isn't she? Sorry, I didn't mean to just bang on just all about Laura Aikman. What about the episode? I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good episode. Very definitely better than the last episode, the drugs one. I'll definitely say that. So next week is the 3rd episode of Series 4, which is the episode Movie. Just to let you know, just in case you're not sure, it will be the last episode in February, because obviously the Saturday after that is part of my Super Geek Week, and then the next Saturday is the 1st of March. So you got next week on YouTube on the 15th of February, then the next episode will be 2 Saturdays afterwards on the 1st of March. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, drop your comments below, check out the Patreon, all the usual bits and bobs. But until next time, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.